GingerGM.
So it's going to be good fun, and I think we're going to start now. We are starting 66 players, but do remember you can late join at any moment. Wow, I'm in straight away against the second seed. I'm in against International Master David Kjartason, who I believe has become an International Master reasonably recently. So congratulations to you, David. And it's a tough first game. David's played the London system against me. And this is what I recommend in my chessball course, but I'm going to try this move because it's quite aggressive in a lot of positions. And the idea is to eventually go sort of e5 and push through the middle. I'm also going to go here because I might want to push through with g5 at the same time. And so it's number one versus number two. Remember, you can all join the tournament at any moment in time. It's open to everyone. So come and have a little join if you want to. And at the moment, I'm just going to develop my pieces. Now, normally white wants to push with c5. So this is one square I really want to cover. And I feel like I'm covering it with a lot of pieces. This is my opponent's pawn break. And what I want to do is start coming through with these kind of moves in this position. Thank you. I like the Art Deco as well that I've got. I think it's very appropriate at the moment. I've, all these. If you want some toilet roll, I can sell them to you. Good price. I give you a good price. Okay, so David's now playing well, but that does allow me to get my knight in here, and it's all about trying to control this square. So if he goes c5, takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes is okay. So I'm going to now, I think, continue my plan, either e5 or this one. I'm not sure which one at the moment. Let's go g5. Looks aggressive. Yes, that's a good point, but I am homeless and Wi-Fi. Everyone in Iceland does have an ELO rating. It's a brilliant country. I absolutely love Iceland. I love the characters in Iceland. They're very friendly people. I love nearly everything about Iceland. It's a brilliant place. And they love chess. They have a great chess culture. So this is getting quite interesting. But I think I've allowed David to play this move, which is not really what I wanted. I'm going to have to try and grab this one, I think. But my pawns are looking very dodgy. So maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. He's playing very well. David's playing... he's a good player. And this... okay, I mean... this is not really what I wanted. But, I mean, if I can get f4 in, I shut his bishop out. But he's going to get a lot of play, as he does, against my c-pawn. So this is a little bit annoying. So I can't defend that one. And then he's going to come and pressurize me here, which is also very annoying. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of defensive measures. And also try and at least give myself some possibility on the D file later on. So, not what I wanted because my pawns look so ugly. Okay, now he's putting more pressure on my position there. So I'm going to have to defend this one. But then he's got bishop here. Okay, my rook can then come up, so it's not the end of the world. I need to defend this with everything I've got. So I'm a little bit on the back foot here. A little bit on the back foot. Okay, and I missed that one as well. This is going absolutely horribly. This position. Okay, let's try to see if we can, I don't know, complicate things. So I'm going to lose this pawn, and that's quite an important pawn. I would have thought. I can't lose my rook. I could also. I'm also losing this. I'm losing everything's dropping. This has gone. Always the first round. That's what I always say anyway. I always bloody lose the first round, and it happens again. It happens again here, I feel. This is disgusting. So I'm going to have to come back in this tournament. Not a good start for me. Wow, I'm going to have to come back to win this. It's 1 hour of chess. I will try to put the stuff up. Let's see. I'm still not going to resign yet, but actually... rook there. Okay, I'm going to have to try to get in with my rook. It's my only opportunity. Trying to get my rook around his back. Sounds a bit rude, but it's got to be done. Okay, and David, on the other hand, is going for... Oh, can he go rook c6? Oh, maybe. And this is, of course, ugly. But you've got to keep fighting. And am I going to ever stop his pawn? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that's game over. Okay, so I've lost the first round. Oh, no. So that was... Okay, well done, David. He's taken the first round. I'll try to put the scores up if I can, how much time we got. I'll put like the first 5. Can we get that somewhere on this screen? Okay, come on, we need another game. Okay, we'll put that over David Howe for now, so you can see what the scores are. Well done to my opponent who's won the first game. So I've got a bit of catching up to do now. Remember, you can still join this tournament if you want to. And I need to... it's only just started. You can see the time limit. I've tried to put that now into the thing above me. I need to get a roll of wins now. So I'm playing Eric Doe. And remember, all of you can join in. And very good play from David in that first game. We'll try to challenge him again. Hopefully we get another chance to play against David from Iceland. I'm not liking Icelandic players as much now. I take back everything I said. Bastards. They're all bastards. I don't mean that, of course. Right. Anyway, this position is something which I've had a couple of occasions. Now, can I castle and go knight takes e4? Well, he does play bishop takes then. So I'm going to have to try defending this one. Or can I take and then take... Okay, I'm going to try this. Let's see tactically if this works out for me. With the idea... okay, he didn't want to take that. I had some tactical ideas, but I'm not convinced they were entirely working. Maybe I should have gone there straight away. We'll get rid of the knight before he has a chance to move it into that position and defend this one on f4. I was thinking if he took there, I could take on that square. My opponent playing well here as well. This is a good move. He had to play that before I had a chance to play d6 and stop him playing that move. And I'm not sure he should have taken there so quickly, because now I seem to have quite a nice little pawn structure. This pawn structure here is very nice, and after this one he can't really get these pawns moving easily. His bishop on d3 is bad. His bishop on d4 is a very good piece though. So this knight, we need to improve my pieces. I'm going to send this knight to c5. The knight looks much better on this square. It looked quite aggressive over there, but I don't think it was doing much. I mean, I could have sacrificed it there, but this is a much better square for the knight. And then I'm going to do one of my favourite manoeuvres. Anyone know what one of my favourite manoeuvres is? Who's been watching me for a long time? Who's been watching my chess? What is one of my favourite manoeuvres? It is the rook swinger. What? Okay, let's take that. And now I'm going to hit that pawn. His e-pawn is looking very weak, so we'll aim to hit that one. Clockwork Dutch. Yeah, well, it's kind of an English defence, but it is kind of a Dutchy. It's a Dutchy English defence. The Dutch and the English defence are quite similar. The English defence, the opening I played in here in this game, was made popular by, well, I'd say Tony Miles, Raymond Keane, and these old legendary sort of chess players. They made, and a lot of the English players played it, hence why it's called the English defence. Now, if I come here, he might swap queens. I can also take this one, I think now, because I've got queen f2. So let's just grab that one. Why not? And queen f2 is a big threat. So my king is not so worried. And now I can take here, I hope. And my attack will land first. So he has to swap queens, but I suppose I will. It should be winning for me as long as I'm careful with a rook on the 7th rank and causing a lot of chaos there. But my opponent's played well here. He's played much higher than his rating of 1936. I mean, okay, this position is a winning ending, but my opponent has held on well. I think if he takes here, I will take away from the centre, because the one thing I don't want to do, like the last game, is give him a pass pawn. So, first of all, let's just try to consolidate a little bit. defend that pawn, stop his rook ever coming in, attack his bishop. And now, I suppose in these arena things, it is often, as you can see from the scores, about winning games quickly. You've only got 1 hour to win. So okay, well, there you go. He might have heard me. Right, next match. So the leader, we have David Kjartason, the person who beat me at the top. We have me, Killian, 4th and 5th. And then where is Blair? Where are you, Blair? Where art thou, Blair? Where art thou, Blair? Thank you for, was it donation there? Was it a donation? Lance Black, £15. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for that donation. That's a very generous donation. So cheers for that donation.
Thanks
Much appreciated, Lance Black. So anyway, here are the scores. So we still have on 2 out of 2, David Kjartason. Where's Blair though? Where is Blair? I can't see Blair. Anyone see Blair on the list? And remember, you guys can join this tournament. There is Ushko. Ushko is on 0 out of 2. Ushko? Ushko, what are you doing? Maybe Blair is doing the slow approach, where he's well, basically, I don't think he wanted to do this slow approach. So we have 48 minutes left. Like I said many times before, anyone can join this tournament at the moment. And I'm playing a 1454. It should be a game that I win, but it doesn't matter what your rating is. It's all a bit of fun, this. That's what we're trying to do, just have a little bit of fun in these difficult times. And I'm now, what am I going to do? Let's swing the queen over to the king side so I can attack over on the king side. Off we go. Over there we go. Maybe I should have just gone h3. Might have been a better way of doing it. And now we swing the knight in. Oh, have I missed? I've missed a move here, but I think I've got some... Oh no, because his bishop's there. Okay, he could have gone maybe knight takes there with my knight, but now my knight is allowed in. My knight is very well placed on f5 here. I wouldn't imagine Blair's drunk. I know he's not drunk, actually. I mean, it is only midday, and I've been chatting to him. 1 o'clock, actually, in England. A bit early to be drunk, even though it doesn't really matter now, does it? Time and place is all over the shop. Okay, well, now we can just... Let's keep our bishop on f7. I like that idea. And my position is quite juicy, but my opponent hasn't blundered anything, which is very good for someone of my opponent's rating. I'm just going to move my last piece into the game. I want to try to play e5 in this position at the moment. Blast through with this move in the middle of the board. Okay, so we can do that, but let's get a check in. Which I'm hoping will open up routes towards f7. This bishop in the King's Gambit is a lovely piece. Okay, well, my opponent had to take my knight because now I've picked up a piece. And when you get in these situations, I suppose it's all about... Let's go for a king hunt. It's all about winning as quickly as you can. Oh, he didn't want my bishop, so I'm going to move the rook in anyway. And my opponent's position is crumbling now. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Apple crumble. Okay, and now he's got to watch out for this check as well, which could be game over, and he's resigned. Okay, am I catching up yet? Yes, I'm now number 3. We have some surprise winners. Doc Holidays, Otis in the chat, and now we're playing the legendary Chess Patzer UK, who has his own channel as well. So we're going to play a little side gambity line against him. And now he wants Harry to do some damage. So here comes Harry. If they play g6, I basically shove Harry. This is what I do. And I like to think I was one of the first people to do this. And then it was Geary who called me a drunk Alpha Zero, which is probably the best compliment of my life. I'm not sure. That's very kind. I mean, being called a drunk Alpha Zero, that's brilliant, I think. I love it. Okay, so anyway, this pawn I'm hoping will cause him some difficulties later on. With h6 always looming in the position. But my opponent creating counterplay in the centre of the board now. And it'd be a pity to swap queens, so I'm going to move my queen there. I'm not sure if that was best though. Don't really like my queen there for some reason. There might be some c4 possibility here, but which he has played. And I'm not sure how worried about this. Should I be worried about this or not? I don't know at the moment. Do I keep things open? I think I might keep things open, even, or do I keep it a bit more closed here? Maybe I keep it closed. Let's keep it closed because I don't really want his pieces springing to life. And now my bishop on a2 is looking like a sack of, well, let's say coal, shall we, in case there are kids watching, even though I've probably already sworn. Okay, now this pawn is on pre, but I'm going to try and gain as many tempo as I can. So let's get the rook there. And he's not going to castle easily now. So can we gain another little tempo? Then he might go e5. So we'll just play f3. And the position, again, my opponent's playing very well today. Chesspatzer UK now trying to swap off that bishop. The only thing he might find later on is that with my pawn on h6, Harry, it's not just called a pawn, it's got a proper name, it's called Harry. With Harry on h6, I'm hoping my queen might just land there. That's what we're trying to do, but it's not so easy. He's going to come over here. And let's just see what he does first. Well, that's annoying. We don't want to draw, so we have to play this one, which is an ugly move to play. And it's just my pieces are not very good here. And I had to take a risk there to complicate the position. But now if I take, well, this is at least complicated. Why didn't he take that one? That's very strange. My opponent could have done the same thing, but taken a pawn on e4. I don't know why. I don't know why Jax did it that way. Because now two pieces are generally better than a rook. And you remember my idea, guys? Sneak it in there. If he's not careful, that's precisely what I'll do. So I guess he's going to go queen over to h5 and try to get rid of my pawn. He's gone for the ending. Okay, I think that's a generally not a very good decision of my opponents. Saying that, rooks are quite good in these tight positions, especially as my pieces are not very good. I can't let his rook get in. So I'm going to have to go here. And I need to just get my pieces now to better squares. I still don't think he should have really swapped rooks there. Feels a little bit wrong. So can I get my pieces working? This is the thing. Okay, I don't want him breaking free, but he might go G. Okay, but now I've got this square for my knight. So as long as I stop his rook can't get in on any of these squares. So that is key. If his rook could come behind my position, then I would be in a lot of trouble. Oh, look, Kjartason is rolling there. I'm not even... Look, I'm number 10th. I've got a long way to go. We've got 41 minutes. We've got 41 minutes. 41 minutes. And look at this. David Kjartason is rolling. Okay, but this is still a little bit tricky to win. I need to open up some files. And as soon as you start opening up files, it becomes a little bit dangerous. But we have to do it. So do we play... Let's go b3. I have to try to open the position up somehow. And now the king can probably come to c2. As long as I don't let his rook in, I'm okay. Also, my bishop has this nice square. It's nearly stalemate. If he gets rid of his pawns and his rook, it's stalemate. So let's not fall for that one. And now I'm going to try to activate Kingy Boy. Kingy Boy is trying to activate himself. Do I have any checkmate ideas? If I get my bishop there, it's going to be checkmate, isn't it? That's quite crafty. Let's see if he falls for it, shall we? Let's see if he falls for my little checkmate idea. Oh, I think he's taken his time. He's seen it. Has he seen it? That's a crafty... Okay, he saw it. So now we're just pushing Harry. Come on, Harry. That's nearly checkmate as well. Come on, Harry. You can do it, son. You can do it. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. You are nearly there. No stalemates now. Thank you. Right. So I've got a bit catching up. Well, I've gone back to 4th place now, if we see. But David Kjartason, look at this guy. 14.95 is rolling. And you can still join this tournament if you want to. It's going on for another 40 minutes. Let's go for a little bit of... what should we play against the Dutch? Cheeky man playing the Dutch. I'll tell you what. I'll go knight f3. People are playing very well. Evie Princess is saying people are playing well. They are playing bloody well. I'm amazed how well people are playing. Not that I know... maybe, you know, GingerGMers... Is that a word? GingerGMs. People who follow GingerGM basically we have the strongest players. Even Bjorn is up there in 14th place. Look at that. Oh, I don't like what my opponent's done here. What is my opponent doing? You don't look at all his light square weaknesses. This is a really strange opening that my opponent's playing. I don't understand this. Where's Blair? Is Blair feeding all right? Even Mr. Dodgy has come into the mix. Okay, where is Blair? Where's Blair? Is Blair still there? Have I missed him? Where are you, Blair? Okay. I'm just going to take that one. And I'm going to go e4. I'm going to open it up because... Oh, he's only one behind me. Blair is rolling. But I've got a long way to catch up with the winners here. A long way. I certainly need to win. Maybe I need to win all my games. Okay, so... What I'm saying here is he's got loads of weaknesses on the light squares. Can I do a little tactic with this? Maybe, maybe not. Let's go queen b3 instead. Start attacking this one. I wanted maybe to get my queen over there. My opponent's got a lot of weaknesses in the position. So is there no berserk move? I don't think there is a berserk. Okay, so now we will come in. And it's quite an interesting position, this. So scores on the doors, the top... Shall I make this bigger? Maybe I'll make that bigger at some point. And now I think development is probably key here. So bishop e3 develops my bishop. I could have also gone... Maybe it would have been better to take and come in with a queen. That was a much better idea. I'm going to have to now swap off. And let's castle queen side. If my opponent can get castled here, he'd be doing quite well. But I'm hoping I can always stop him from castling. The king comes up, rightio. Let's get this rook ready. He's going to put his rook somewhere nasty. So this one, I have to play a little bit more urgently in this position. I wanted to get the rook to e1 and then smash through the middle of the board. We've got some runners at the top here. Look at this. We've got loads of time left to finish the tournament now. And now I expect rook b8. Okay, is he going to try to check me? I'm not even that concerned if he does. That guy is my... That's the one we're trying to get to, yeah. And where Blair is right next to me now. If you look at the scores, here I am. Right, I think it's time to blast through. Is it time to blast through the middle? Or do we wait one move? Takes... Okay, let's let's move the king out of the way first. There's no rush at the moment. No rush at the moment. I'm not really worried about these pawns over here. It feels like his king is the main target. If he takes on g2, I'll take there. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to take this one. And now, rook takes is good, but knight takes is also... good. I like this one because if he goes bishop here, I have f4. You don't want him blockading. And what do I do next after a move like king here might be forced? Probably rook to e1. But I've also got queen into e6. I like queen to e6. Oh, queen to e6 would have been good. So now I do have f4, which looks to me to be quite simple and good. Because I always have a queen check. So no point messing about here. Let's play f4. Hopefully I'm not missing any tactics. I always have a little queen check. Had he played king back there, I think queen e6 would have been crushing as well. I'll tell you what we do. We just try and make this... Oh, come on, things. What are you doing? Okay. He grabbed the pawn. He can grab as many pawns as he likes. I'm going to try to do a bit of adjusting with my... Is that... No, that's not the right one. Sometimes XSplit, very annoying. Where is it? Where is everything here? We can remove that. Whose move is it? Okay, well this is got to be terminal. What am I doing thinking so long? Got to move a bit quicker here. And let's get all the pieces flying in. What is that? Okay, right. I'm going to try to readjust the scores, but at the top it's still David who beat me in the first round who's up there. So who have we got now? I'm just going to try and adjust this screen if we can see it. But you can see the top four or five players. You can go on chess.com. If you follow the link, you yourselves can have a look at the scores. So you don't need to see them here. Aldo is keep posting the link into the chat, so you'll know where to go. And I'm in 4th place now in this arena thing. We've got 35 minutes left, so should be enough time. My opponent is just saying no up for Botvinnik. Well, no, because you played a funny move order. I'm more up for Harry Nick. Harry Nick is my opening. Harry Nick. Now, if you watch the 3 DVDs I put up yesterday, one of the simple ideas in this position, and I see Blair is just behind me there. He's just behind me. Is to go knight g5 at some point and try to checkmate on h7. My opponent is playing very passively here, which is okay, but you could get in a bit of trouble playing so passively. Thank you for subscribing. Wear the fox hat. Interesting name. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to readjust this now, guys. Right. So let's get all my pieces into attack so you can see the scores better. Thank you. Someone else subscribed there as well. So thank you to all of you who are subscribing. Let's try to get the top 10 in. Oh, look at this. We've got loads of subscribers coming in. Thank you, everyone who's subscribing. That's better, isn't it? Is it my move? It is my move. Okay. Good thing I knew that. How am I going to attack now? Well, let's just move the kings. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'll leave that there for now so you can all sort of see, shall I? Another subscriber. Wow, thank you guys for subscribing. Mem for subscribing. Darren gifted the subscription. Oh, Darren's gifting it. Well, thank you, Darren. Thank you, Darren. You are a gem. Darren. Hello, Darren. I hope you're doing well, mate. That's very generous, Darren. Thank you for all the gifts there. Very generous. Very kind of you. Right, so what's happening in this position? Well, I can't break through because he's got this strong knight on this square. But we will keep attempting to somehow break through. And Tango Charlie subscribed as well. Wow. You guys have been excellent today if you're subscribing. Amazing. And remember, you can... Was that Darren who gifted it? It's very kind anyway. All of you are gifting subs. Incredibly kind. It's nice. It's great to have you guys supporting this channel. Okay, now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna try and get another piece around to attack with. It's all about attacking in chess. It's all about the attacking. Get to their king. But I'm only in 9th place. Look at this. I'm very slow. And look at this. Oh, Carterson is killing it. And, oh my words, Blair is in 2nd. What am I doing? I'm winning every game, but I'm too slow. Okay, right. Speed up, Williams. Speed up. Now, this is a good position. I think I'm playing too slow. That's what it is. Too slow. You're too slow. Okay, quick. Got to play quicker. And, well, I don't know. Am I much better here or not? I'm not sure. He's getting his knight into this square. That was a bit slack of me. And when he gets his knight there, I'm certainly not sure if I'm any better. I was hoping to get my knight to this square, which, of course, I'm going to do. And hopefully then blast through at the right moment and with the g6 move. So let's play it now. Let's see if this is actually still creating a big attack. All my pieces are nicely placed. And he's got to now deal with this rook diving in. This looks really bad for my opponent, who's played a good game up to this point. Blair is having a roll. Look at that. Blair gets the Jabava London System DVD if he wins. How long have I got? I've got half an hour and I'm... Where am I? Where am I? I'm in 11th place. My words. I'm in 11th place. So, come on. Move. Resign. Okay, well, you can do that if you want to, but it's not going to help you. Because that is checkmate, my friend. Next game. Oh, that moved me out to 4th, though. So I think the thing is, I've just got to keep winning. And Kjartason, David Kjartason, someone's got to take the man down. And we'll see what happens. So I've got to try to win my own tournament. Got to happen. It's got to happen. Okay, Black Lion time. We've got to get a Black Lion in. I love these tournaments. This arena is a really good. It's a really good idea, isn't it? This arena. Let's play Harry up. This thing, because in 1 hour you get loads of games. It's all a lot of action. It's all a lot of fun. It's fast. It's furious. Charlie, you can probably see who's winning. I've put it up on the stream. Basically the scores. Now, if you've watched my previous streams, you will know that I've had this position a couple of times. And the one idea in this position is use your Spartan pawn, 1 pawn against 3. This 1 pawn holds up these 3. And eventually, you try to pressurize the pawn on e4. So I go bishop f8, releasing my rook. I probably take on d4. I play c5, releasing my bishop. And we hope that this pawn becomes a real weakness. Yeah, sometimes I do say the obvious, don't I? Just keep winning. What a great bit of advice that is. It's funny. I'm a man of wisdom. Not really. But just keep winning. Just keep bloody winning. So I'm going to continue with my plan, the Spartan pawn. This is on chess.com. You can start your own tournaments on chess.com. It's pretty cool for that. I always play on chess.com. Well, generally always. They signed me up basically a long time ago, and it's been great for me. It's been really good for me playing on chess.com for a number of reasons. So I like to thank them. They really support title players, which is excellent. Their support that they give is really, really nice. So I've been very... without them, I would not be doing as well as I am and stuff. Okay, looks like I'm picking up a piece here, but it's... Ushko's on a six roll win. So General Beefheart, Captain Beefheart. That was a good band, Captain Beefheart. Anyone remember? Well, should I say band? Geezer. Weird, trippy 60s music. Anyone remember them? Captain Beefheart? I used to listen to them a lot in my student days. Used to love my 60s, you know. Can imagine what we got up to. Okay, let's get my bishop out. It's looking good, this one, as long as I don't flaff it up. And I'm going to try and release the beast there. But the time is ticking. 26 minutes left. Maybe we should do like a 12-hour arena. What do people think about that? No, probably not a good idea. 12 hours of arena. I could have gone rook e3 last move. That would have actually been stronger. Okay, my opponent is getting very greedy there. Really greedy move. Grabbing an A-pawn over there. Okay, thank you for subscribing, Tom, and everyone else who subscribed. We've got Blair. Blairy. Okay, what am I going to do? Let's go Sicilian, because Blair is at the top. This is a big game. Blair is leading. Blair is very, very good at blitz chess, but oh dear. Me and Blair, well, we live very close to each other. We're often seen down our local pub after doing a bit of work. And yeah, like I say, we work together. We often share an office doing GingerGM things, and Blair helped me a bit with the Black Lion course, so I must thank Blair for that. So that's why I didn't play the Black Lion against him, because we both play the Black Lion. But as people are saying, this is a must-win game if I want to win the tournament with 25 minutes left. Now, it might look, this position, quite symmetrical, because it is, but I'm the first to get my knight into a nice square. Now, can I have any tactics with this? Bishop here, bishop d2. I'm just going to put my bishop on this square. I'm slightly better, but it's only slightly better. I'm slightly better, I'd say, because look at that beast. which Blair is maybe going to take off. Okay, I don't want him coming over here. Let's improve on that area of the board. And I'm slightly better because of my control of this square. The two bishops are not that relevant here because of this bishop not being a great piece. I put my rook here because in some situations I want to be able to play knight takes e4. So for example, after b4. Okay, now he's coming into this square. So can we now... no, we shouldn't take that one. This is a little bit risky. Blair playing well. Blair's a very good player. Let's try this one. And see how this turns out. Blair loves endings as well. And it's opposite coloured ending. And this is really... I haven't made really anything of my position here. So this is probably just an even position at the moment. So my rook's slightly better rook. And do I move my knight in or do we come here first? Try to get a little bit of a clamp. I want to get my knight to one of these two squares. Okay, so Blair very wisely, again, has stopped that move. And now, okay, he's giving up this pawn. Well, I've got to take it, I think. I've got to grab the pawn, go pawn up. But not easy to win at all. Rook b4 looks like a good logical move to me. This one is the same idea as well. And my idea will be to try and win the A pawn. But it's not going to be easy. Okay, can I now do this one and take that A pawn? Then my A pawn is going to be very strong. So, okay, well we can start pushing it. I think this is going to be, this is looking very good. But now that's a very good defensive move that Blair's found. How do I win this? How do I win this? Rook here, and he wins the pawn. This is a drawn position, technically, I know this. So I'm trying to find a way to keep the tension on here to try and win this position, but I don't see how I can win this position. He's found a way to possibly draw. Okay, we're going to have to go for this and try and win this position. Blair's offering me a draw. He's probably going to flag me now. Well, obviously I can't take a draw, cheeky bastard. Can't take a draw, can I? You know I can't take a draw, Blair. I could lose on time, obviously. Got to try and activate our kingy boy. What am I, how am I trying to win this, guys? How am I trying to win this position? "20 seconds as well. Bummer. Oh, 18. I probably should be taking that draw. Jesus, I should have taken a draw. Oh, I don't know how to offer a draw even. How do I offer a draw? I don't even know. The bloody draw button's not there. Okay, let's see if he takes it. Let's see how much of a oh, he has. That's very kind of Blair. I missed my opportunity, though. I missed my opportunity. I think that's really going to cost me with 20 minutes to go. Could I have won? Could I have won that one? I should have probably been winning the ending, but I was spending too much time. So well done, Blair. Who was very generous at the end there, giving me a draw. And that was, it is a drawn ending. What you need in those positions to win those positions, I can explain it now very quickly, is you need to have your pawn on this square rather than this square. And the reason for that is your king wants to get to the square on A2. So your king can hide from the checks on that square. It's a little bit technical, but in the position we got, maybe I had some chances, but Blair held it very well. So and he did let me off at the end there. He could have maybe flagged me, but I mean, you know, that would have been a little bit rude. He defended well in the position. Now, have I just played a mistake here? Possibly. I thought he might be able to play knight there and take on e6 there. So I'm glad he didn't see that one, my opponent. And right, so the scores now, I'm in 7th place and there's not long to go. So it is looking like, and the thing is, my streak was broken there as well because I only drew. And you get more points if you win the game. So that was a little bit disappointing there. So for me and maybe for Blair in the final position, he was generous because I must have made more than that one. Anyway, back to this game. We've still got a chance. I need to win and probably play a lot quicker. That is the only way to do it. So I'm a pawn up here, which is nice. And I have quite a nice hold on this square, which my opponent now is trying to break down. So we will allow him to do that, I think. Well, I've done it now, haven't I? I realise my rook's on pre, but it's just about okay. My extra pawn's not very good, though, here. Not a particularly great extra pawn. Strange that he took with a king. I might be able to gain a tempo by threatening some checkmate at some point. Let's move the knight there. The only thing I have to remember to do is, well, one of the things I have to remember to do is certainly don't put the knight on e4 at the moment, falling for some little cheeky checkmate. I don't know who the big boy is, but we have a new leader, the big boy up here. Komodo Dragon Killian is also doing extremely well. And in actual fact, this position is not easy for me to do. I have to stop this pawn. That pawn's going to be too dangerous otherwise. So I'm going to put the rook there and try to create some kind of barricade against Otis. So hello, Otis. Okay, my opponent going for an ending. Now, generally, that's okay. I don't mind the ending because I am pawn up. But I'm just going to get my king a little bit nearer the centre first. So maybe taking here and putting the knight on d5 is all right. But I'll play some useful moves because I want my opponent to take my queen because then my pawn structure improves at the moment. So Ushko, Blair's still got a chance to win as well in 4th place. Okay, so my opponent's changed his mind. And I'm going to use old Harry now. But I feel like I'm moving. Look at little Harry go. Harry's having quite a lot of fun here. Or do we move the knight in now? How about this knight jump? Let's go here and see if it can create a little bit of mischief with some checking ideas at a moment in time. Okay, right. He can't move his queen to get on that diagonal because I'm covering the square as well. It's a little bit complicated though. It's gotten a little bit complicated. Does it cost money to join the club? No, it doesn't cost. It doesn't cost money not to join this club. You're okay. You're safe. And my opponent's playing well. If I take and take, it's a little bit random. I might have to come back. This is not this. Why did I do that? That was a really bad move actually, because he's threatening to take there now. This has really gone very wrong. I've played this horribly. Played this really badly. So don't like it anymore. I had to probably sack that knight. It was going well, but I've overly complicated the position. And there is a problem with his bishop on this diagonal and that pawn. Well, luckily I have a bit of a time advantage, but I'm going to lose my knight as well. But Ah, okay. Look at that. Crafty move, because he's taken my rook. Something I did not see at all. Now, still don't want to get a perpetual. Because the only way... But I think I might be very lucky to get a perpetual in this position, yeah? It's looking horrible for me. Well played to my opponent. We might have to be dirty here. We might have to be dirty. Oh, he got there in time. I think that's my tournament over now. I was just about to play D3 in the position, but well done to my opponent who complicated things as much as he could. So Killian is now leading Komodo Dragon, and this is my chance to at least try and get a bit of revenge against David Kjartason, who beat me in the first round. So I think to win the tournament, I don't know, there's probably not going to be enough time left here, but let's see if we can at least take down one of the main rivals, which is David Kjartason, who is International Master, who beat me earlier on. So, right. Now, I'm not an expert in this opening at all, but I'm going to try to play normal looking moves. I'm just wondering how many more games do we think we can get in after this one? Maybe only one more. So the points not going to be good. So okay, my pawn structure is better because my opponent has these guys, which are called isolated pawns. They can't defend each other. If you look on the other hand at my pawns, they can all defend each other. Like, you know, they all protect each other. So, you know, positionally speaking, I'm a little bit better here. And I'm hoping later on that I might be able to pick this one off. So my opponent making exchanges. In general, I should not be against exchanges because of my better pawn structure. But I don't want to lose control of the position as well. So I'm going to try to make more exchanges. And you can see that this pawn, compared to my pawn, about having the weak pawn, this pawn he can't defend with another pawn. He can't go b6 to defend it. And he can't play d6. On the other hand, my pawn on b3 defends this one. So this is where my advantage sort of is. Now I'm thinking of getting the queen over here, but my opponent's gone extremely solid now. So I might have to change ideas if I want to win this one. So change plans a little bit, or at least have a try at winning it. And I'm thinking I'm going to have to give up for the time being on winning the c pawn and try something else here. So I'm going to try to reroute my knight maybe to a more central square for the time being, just to cover some squares as well. You can still come in. I don't know if I should have allowed the exchange of knights or not. I'm also thinking maybe my h3 move was a little bit funny. Okay, so he's lashed out. I'm quite happy to see that move because I feel it, if anything, it could weaken him a little bit later. It gives his king more space, but could it weaken his king as well? Maybe at the same time. But Komodo Dragon, Killian's on a roll. 10 wins out of 10. Very strong player, Killian. And this game is taking ages. It's not going to be a quick win here, that's for sure. But I'm still not making great progress. So how are we going to do that? Right, now that he's weakened that diagonal, let's try to get the bishop on that diagonal. My opponent's getting his pieces to better squares as well. Don't want that bishop coming to d4. Okay, I'm happy to get them off. Let's get the queens off. But my knight has now become bad, and my king is not very active. So it might not be as good as I thought, but we have to try and win this ending. Have to try and win the ending. The other thing that I quite like about my position is his pawn's on a dart square, so it is always going to be a little bit weak, that pawn. But how do I make progress here? Not easy to see at all. Okay, well, he's blundered. So that has given me a great chance now. And that weak pawn was always a bit of a problem for him. And my queenside pawn mash should win this game. Okay, that's quite crafty. It stops. He's got that move, has he? Oh, wow. Is that really? You can play that move? Sure. Oh, God, have I done it again, have I? Have I thrown this away again? Right. Well, the other thing I can try to do is I can try to target his pawns on the other side of the board because they're also on dark squares. So this is still okay. And his e4 pawn he can't defend. So it is, of course, still winning. So Killian is doing well. And I don't. Maybe I can get 2 more games in. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I just didn't pay attention for one move. Oh. Oh, no. I was looking at Killian's score, and I suddenly meant, oh, there. It's one of those ones as soon as you play it, oh, no, what a travesty. Well, I would say well played, but it wasn't well played. It was silly play from me. Oh, no, completely winning as well. Completely winning ending. Oh, and it just didn't happen. So we will have to finish now with a bit of fun and just wait and see who's going to win the tournament at the top. So, well done to everyone else apart from me. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Sit on your hands. You know what I did? I changed my eye to check out how the stream looked. And I wanted to just have a look at the top of the screen. As soon as I changed my eye, I played a move. And I wasn't like looking. And then as soon as I played the move, I was like, hang on a minute. That was not right. That was not what I should have done. So anyway, there you go. It happens in life. And again, this is where I could fall apart now. And I've played this what's it called? Opening. What is this opening called? Anyone know what this opening is called? I forgot what it's called. The Elephant Gambit. That was it. The Elephant Gambit. I once played this against David Howell actually. This Gambit line. It's quite nice to see that we've got 103 players playing in this tournament. So I would like to thank everyone who is also playing in this tournament. So thank you to everyone who's taken time out their day to have a go. So yeah, thank you guys. It's been I think it's been a bit of fun, hasn't it? A nice break to the day. So 100 players is a good amount of number. We've even got the famous Mr. Dodgies coming through with a little roll. But it's all important at the top, where we have Killian on a major roll of... one thing I've got to do is try not to blunder again. That would be really embarrassing. A major roll. It looks like Killian is big favourite to win it. The big boy just behind, and we got Blair, and then David, who I just blundered to. I just threw away an easily winning ending by blundering my bishop. And yes, grandmasters do blunder. Some grandmasters blunder more than others, especially when you're streaming. It's not so easy. And it doesn't matter how you get on. And by the way, at the end of the tournament, I will give some prizes out. So please don't go. You never know. You might win a prize. I'll have a look and only give prizes, obviously, to people who are still in the competition. But it doesn't matter if you've lost every game. It really doesn't matter. And 3 minutes is a hard time limit. It is. Come on. I mean, it is. As I've proven by doing my blunders. It's not easy, 3 minutes, by any means at all. So don't feel bad. It doesn't matter. So let's have a look. We've got. I'm so happy that there's so many of you who decided to take part, though. So I think we'll do this more often. And one of these days, I will win my own tournament, but it's not going to be today. Not after throwing away maybe a winning position against Blair and certainly a winning position against David. But there's a big race on at the top. So Killian is storming it at the moment as well. I should get a double board sort of stream so we can look at that game as well. Okay, now even this position with Rook G1 coming, I'm playing very silly here. So we're going to have to take that bishop off. And luckily he took there. I thought he might have been able to go rook to g1 in that position where I could have been in a lot of trouble. Because there was going to be some big disaster on g6. Even though my opponent's quite low rated. He's playing well. Now we can look at the position with some degree of confidence. I'm trying to find a way into his king, which is not so easy at the moment. And I'm wondering, can I play this move with... Not a very good idea, actually. But I wanted to stop his queen coming down here. We'll see. Let's try it. And now this one, maybe? How is this position? Have I just been a bit stupid here? Possibly. On a little bit of tilt. Okay, so he has taken that one off. And now this is a weird ending. That's... Okay. I don't even know. Is it equal on material? It's equal on material at the moment. But his pawn's a little bit weaker, so it should be absolutely fine for me. It's very easy to lose to lower rate players sometimes. I mean, you know, everyone does it on occasions. Everyone. And, well, especially when you're Magnus Carlsen or the top seed in something. And in this tournament, I've proven to be the top seed, so it's of course easy to lose to lower rated players. This is a weird position. But after that one, I think he's going to be struggling now. And I think we got one time for one more game. And it looks like Killian is still... Okay, I'll get one more game in. But Killian is still in there, winning every game. So I'd like to see how Killian is getting on, but we'll have to... I'll see if I can finish my game first in 2 minutes, but it looks like Killian, Komodo Dragon, is going to win this tournament, so we'll see. Hello to Go the Savage, and I basically have to play instantaneously here, because otherwise the game just ends. So I don't think we'll be able to finish this game, really, in enough time. But we'll have a little punt. So we've got like an Alekhines variation here, but without a G pawn. So it's a little bit odd. Let's go here. Looks like the fun move. Hello, Go the Savage, who is watching the stream as well. So hello, Go. I better not suggest too many good moves for you then. That's the other thing you've got to be a little bit careful of when you're doing these streams. I've fallen for that one before. Hello, Go. How you doing, Go? And we've only, like I say, I not really playing that instantaneous here either, am I? I quite like my pawns. I knew there was a reason I sacrificed my G pawn to get the rook in the game. Let's give him a little check. Let's just fly my babies, fly. But that's probably a very bad move. Okay, we'll drop it back. Go. Go. Yes, okay, go. 2 minutes left, my opponent, but 1 minute of the tournament left. So, yeah, there's not enough time here for this one. And we're going to have the results coming through soon. I'll give away a couple of DVDs to people I think deserve them. Not necessarily the winners of the competition. Killian doesn't need any of my DVDs, that's for sure. But I will give away a couple of DVDs. We've only got 30 seconds left, so this is pretty much... Will you take a draw? You get a point, says my opponent. Go, you cheeky bastard. Now that I've got a completely winning position, he's basically saying, take the draw, otherwise you won't get your half a point. That is really cheeky. But Go, I like your style. How cheeky is... Oh, Go-Go, I talked you into resigning. I'm sorry, Go-Go. I liked the way you did that, Go-Go. That was I was impressed. Well, there we go. So, we have the winner, Killian. Well done, sir. Killian from Ireland, who strong Irish player, very good at this time limit. Well done, Killian. Well done. Well done, sir, on winning the tournament. That was very good, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone who took part. So, Mr. Dodgy, thank you. Yay, Bjorn. Chespatzer UK only lost 40 rating points. I don't know how many points I lost, but I'm kind of figuring it was probably more than 40. But I'm not going to look. I'll get them back another time. Probably lost 50 rating points. So a round of applause to the winner, Killian, who is in the chat. Killian in the chat. Well, obviously Komodo Dragon as well, I think, isn't it? Thank you for the draw, Blair. You did well there. You had some chances. And let's just have a look. So who is the big boy? The big boy. Is the big boy in the chat? Amadam is Komodo Dragon. Amadam is Komodo Dragon. That's what it is. So who is Big Boy? If the Big Boy lets himself be known, we're going to give out some free DVDs. Alexander Gadranov, well done. I'm going to give you a free DVD. I don't think Killian needs any DVDs. I'm happy to give you some anyway, Killian, because you're a mate. Just let me know. I'm not bothered. So, Alexander Gadranov, who is the big boy, had a very good tournament, coming second. If you email me at the email address I'm going to put in the chat and pick a DVD from the GingerGM shop that is downloadable, I will send you a link to download that DVD. So, well done there. And I think we'll give away one more DVD. I think we'll do this tournament more regularly. I might, I don't know. What do you think of the time limit? Was it too quick, guys? Was it too slow? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. We've got to do it more often. So remember, join the club. I'll put the link in. Join. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. That's quite a lot of links. Join the club. So my fan club, and then join. Oh, the tournament's pretty irrelevant to playing it a bit later on. Maybe we'll do. I don't know. I think 3 minutes is quite a good time limit for these tournaments, to be fair, because you know, it gets quite exciting at the end. CJ Electronics. Oh, yes, I agree. Well done. CJ Electronics. Thank you for pointing out, Blair. He's got a very low rating. Who is CJ Electronics? Let yourself be known in the chat. Potentially a team completion at some point might be an idea. Yeah, send me some ideas, Killian and Blair. If you've got any ideas how we can make something interesting that we can stream. Maybe, Killian, can you get an Irish team together? Killian, can you get an Irish team together of 4 players? And I'll get a team together like me, Blair, Odd Bjorn, and we'll have an average rating in the team. How about that? How about that, Killian? Maybe we even sign up Mr. Dodgy Chess just for the banter. Okay, who is CJ Electronics? Do we know who he is? I can't see him saying in the chat. CJ Electronics, are you still in the chat? I did say you've got to hang around in the chat to... where is CJ? Oh, there you are. CJ Electronics, if you email me, and you can get a free DVD as well. I'm being very generous today. So you can get a free DVD. Just email me at the email address I'm putting in. So well done, CJ Electronics. Killian said he's able to do that. Maybe we should arrange a little league, Killian. Like we get like 4-board league. So my team would be me, Blair. We have to have Oddbjorn, so it's the GingerGM posse, and maybe Darren. I don't know if Darren's still here at the moment, but we'll do that. Are you playing the 4NCL online comp? Well, I might be, Killian, but I'm not sure yet. I mean, I don't like it. It's a bit too long time limit, and you're not allowed to stream it. So it's not that attractive to me, the online tournament with 4NCL. So I think we can arrange our own one. So Killian, I'll get in contact with you. Maybe some of you other guys in the chat, if you want to arrange some teams as well, we'll have something like 10 teams from around the world, or 4 players, and we'll arrange a little tournament that GingerGM can put some prizes into, and we can stream the game, something like that. Little idea while this goes on. David Kjartason, you bastard. Excuse my French. for beating me 2 times. I really wanted to kill myself that second time. But well done, David. You're a good player. I'm only joking. Of course. Thank you very much. Do you know if you're able to commentate with a delay? I don't know, Killian. I don't know if I don't know what the rules are for the 4CL, but we'll have to look at that a little bit later. That's what I was planning to do with Fiona on Tuesday. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to commentate because it's over on Lee Chess. But anyway, yeah, thank you everyone for taking part. And should we give a prize to someone who clearly needs a DVD? How do I know if anyone actually withdrew, though? How do I know? I don't know if anyone withdrew or not. So I was going to pick someone at the bottom. I'll tell you what, Nug Me. Are you still in the chat? Yeah, you can have a cat's team, a dog's team. Why not, Charlie? You can be in charge of doing the... Nug Me, are you still in the chat? Okay, Nug Me. Looks like you might be needing some tuition there, I'm afraid, with your 70 night finish. So you get a free DVD as well, Nug Me. So Nug Me, who's always in the chat and is a subscriber to the channel. So I give more prizes away to people who do subscribe to my Twitch channel. Tell me what DVD you want, and there's my email address. Email me there. I'll do that in the next couple of days. It has to be a digital download, so we're giving away free DVDs. We'll try to make this tournament a little bit more regular because we had 103 players, load of fun. Doesn't matter where you finish, doesn't matter if you lose every game. Very disappointed with my performance. Pretty sad, really. But anyway, it's still, at least I came top 10, and at least I just became above Mr. Dodgy. Otherwise, oh my words, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. I see Darren is now in the chat. So okay, so I think what we do as well, next time I stream, I'll talk more about this team competition thing. And Killian, if you can send me an email, maybe we'll try to get some teams together, and we'll make it a little bit quick. Maybe like some 10-minute league or 5-minute league, something like that, so we don't have to, waste the whole evening. Get it over with quickly, and we're trying to make it a streaming league as well. GingerGM League, I like the sound of that, or Charlie the Chess Cat League, I don't mind. One more thing I'd like to say before I go. Very successful yesterday on my Facebook page. You can see this on the GingerGM Facebook page, that we actually, with our stream that we did yesterday, where we played GingerGM DVDs all day, we were able to raise for charity £215 for a charity called Mind, which is a mental health charity. And at this time, I think mental health is quite an important thing. We will have highs and lows when we're stuck inside and all the stress of what's going on. So I think that's really nice. So I'll pass that £215 on to Mind that you guys managed to raise. So thank you very much, everyone who donated yesterday to that. Right, I'm going to end the stream now. Well done to our winner, Komodo Dragon Killian, and well done to the big boy and to David Kjartason, who came third and who beat me twice. We'll do this again. Maybe we'll try to do it every Sunday. So make sure you tune in. Check out my Facebook if you want to play. And we'll try to get some kind of team thing off the ground. And everyone in the chat now, think about now already if you can get a team of 4 players in some fun format that we can do while life is the way it is at the moment, and we can stream it and have a bit of a laugh. So, all right, thank you everyone. Cheers to everyone also who subscribed. Darren, thank you for giving the subscriptions as well. That's very good. If you're interested in our latest thing, I keep saying I'm going to go. Grandmaster David Howell, who was England #1, has brought out a 16-hour course for us. This is basically for players about 1400 upwards. If you want to, and he basically talks about how he got to become England #1, his training methods. He's a brilliant presenter, not particularly good at emailing, but a brilliant presenter, and it's a very good course. So go and get yourself a copy of that if you want to improve. It's on sale at the moment, so I have to try to sell some things so I can afford to give away free DVDs and do free streams. So get yourself a copy. All right, everyone, let's do a raid. Oh, yeah, who are we going to raid? Let's try to get the right person this time. So stay here while we raid someone. I'll find you someone to go to. I will find you someone to go to. Maybe Charlie can give me a little bit of advice, or Aldo, where we can go. Shall we? Who have we got playing chess at the moment? Who can we raid? Okay, give me monkey chess. Okay, yeah, of course we'll raid monkey chess. Is it slash raid or raid slash? Is it slash raid or I can't remember the bloody thing. Is it raid slash? I don't know. Monkey Chess has actually done a DVD for oh bloody hell for GingerGM as well. I mean, let me just see monkey underscore chess. Let's do that. He's really good. His streams are fantastic, so you should go and check them out. I'm going to direct you there now. So goodbye everyone, and enjoy Ruland's stream. He's a grandmaster. He's done a Leningrad Dutch DVD for GingerGM. I'll see you all soon. Probably be streaming tomorrow. I'll put some schedule out soon. Goodbye for now.
Oh my god. Hey GingerGM, thank you for the raid with 220 people. How are you guys all doing? And yeah, so GingerGM, yeah, as you guys know, me and GingerGM actually did a collaboration once. If you want to check out the Dutch DVDs, then there's a link below my stream on my channel, so check that out. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed all the videos that they shared yesterday, the 24-hour stream with only, I think they are old but good, old goodies, right? Old good videos there. Yeah, well done, can't hang around for too long, but hope it's going well. Yeah, it's going well, GingerGM. Thank you so much for